Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So it's Lerrone Richards. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches. And he'll be facing Lyndon Arthur, fighting as a light heavyweight, 78.5 kilos, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189. Up first, it's Lerrone Sniper the Boss Richards. Always comes looking to entertain the crowd. Lyndon King Arthur. Over half of his wins have come by way of knockout.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Caution being thrown to the wind. Beautiful counter punch. He missed with that jab. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Just missed with that hook. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Richards in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there.
It's in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work.
We don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now good work.
And there's the bell for round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter-punching. That right hook won't score. Good left cross. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Richards in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What you doing? Come on. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Do what you got to do. Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it.
Take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Which fighter will say no mas? Whoa, wait a minute! And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab doesn't score. Lerrone Richards in trouble here.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Richards in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Bad round, but we don't care. Go out.
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick.
All that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
think together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the base
in there. Berries up a little bit.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Incredible work rate. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Did you see that? Lerrone Richards in trouble here. Let's talk about Richards in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it, kitchen sink.
Win this round, all right?
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Good stuff. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better.
On to the fifth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
The straight right just misses. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Catch and shoot. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Can't score with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Richards in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work out there. The jab's working.
Around on your jab and breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let it back into the fight.
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn. And Arthur is down to the canvas.
Oh, he's down, he's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Misses with the straight left. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You would think.
Listen, you switched off. What's you doing? I need you to get back out there.
And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your deep.
Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
And he misses with that straight left. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. That counter punch caught him clean. Holding nothing back here in the round. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round.
I love that.
Round 8, and we're off again. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Well done with that counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He can't connect with that right hook. Nice counter. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.